Hey everybody, this is Dan for GemmyD on Cars. I'm here with my buddy Will, and this is a 2020 BMW 740i. We got a 3-liter inline 6 with 335 horsepower, 330 foot-pounds of torque. And in this video, we're going to take this thing out for a ride. It is currently 1,000 degrees out here in central PA, so we're going to get in here and turn it on and get the air going. So here we go. Now we've got the beautiful soft closed doors. Alright, so here we go. There's that unmistakable BMW chime. Alright, here we go. Driving the 7 Series. Now, I think, I didn't mention this in the other video, I think the last time that I drove a car that was this big was when Will and I drove my buddy's Jaguar XJ. And that was like 3 years ago. That was like one of the first reviews that I ever did. So it's been a while since I've driven a car this big. I just drove like a VW Atlas, which is a big SUV, but I have not driven like a full-size sedan in a long time. So we touched on it in the other video a little bit. This car I think is probably at least the third best in its segment. I mean, you have the Mercedes S-Class and the Audi A8, which are very, very solid competitors, which it doesn't take that much away from this car because it's still nice, the quality's there. It's just, we kept saying that nothing really blows us away about this car. It feels very solid and very heavy right away, which is good, is what you want in a car. And when I looked at the engine earlier, this is a straight 6. I can't imagine a V12 in this car with like 600 horsepower. That would be a beast. So I'm going to go on my typical route. We're going to get on it on the highway a little bit. Yeah, we do have the BMW's standard 8-speed automatic, which is in every BMW ever made in the last 5 years. Alright, so we're coming up to Arcona. Now we know that this thing is not going to handle like a Honda S2000, but we just put it through her paces a little bit. Wow, that really holds on to the gear in sport mode. Yeah, it's not slow. Dude, imagine a V8, like I think it's like 520 horsepower.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
That would be.
Yeah, I almost feel like if you had a big full-size sedan like this, you'd have to get a V8. I mean, you're already spending so much money. I mean, this car starts at like $86,000, which
True.
is not cheap.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd want some big power. I'll try not to hit this guy.
But this isn't bad though for
no, not at all.
A pickup for a vehicle this size. I think this is somewhere around like 4,200 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think we checked and like the A8 was something like 49.
Something like that.
Like 700 more pounds. Alright, here we go. Oh, shit. I messed that up. I forgot it was in sport. Fuck, I feel like I should do that again.
There you go.
Yeah, that was up at 6,800. But yeah, that was not bad. This is no slouch. I mean, 335 horsepower is no 400 or 450, but oh, there's some deer. Yeah, this is nice. It's very, very, very smooth. I mean, that is the beautiful thing about German cars. They are so smooth.
Air suspension is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we were playing around with the air suspension. It can go up and down, and I guess we were thinking if you're in eco mode in the highway, it'll hunker down a little bit. Yeah, I think as a normal everyday car, this would be very comfortable, get you to your destination in reasonable style and comfort. And the steering wheel definitely vibrates when you go over the line. I just tried not to hit a dead gopher on the road. So the safety features there. I mean, you would expect for a price point of this that all the safety features are there. Now, this car does not have the heads-up display. That is a part of the technology package, which is fine. Another thing you would almost think, like, this car does not have ventilated seats. You've got heated seats, but not ventilated. It's almost, you would almost assume that would come with it in a car this big. All right, now let's see if I can do this correctly.
Right at that price point as well.
Yeah, it's so much money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on to
Smooth.
those gears.
Yeah, that is nice. That is not, it's not too bad. And how is this at 35 mile per hour zone? Yeah, that was just ever so softly got off the gear. I like that. That's what a sport mode should be. Not too jerky in the shifts. Yeah, this is nice. I mean, it better be nice.
$92,000.
For $92,000. All right, we're gonna try out a little POV action of the 740. You put me in sport again? You're messing with me? No. I'll just remember to shift this time.
No, you don't have to.
Oh yeah, just sport. Yeah, okay. So here we go. And it keeps vibrating at me to get in my lane. Yeah, I really like how that holds onto the gear like that in sport mode. Now this, I'm sure this is where you could chew up the miles like crazy on the highway in this car. Yeah, I mean, it probably feels the most solid of a car that I've driven in a while. Just because it's so heavy and long and big, that's what she said. But yeah, just to get an idea how the cluster looks and everything. The quality is definitely there. I think, I'd say probably close to the Audi and Mercedes. Maybe not the Mercedes, but yeah, there's nothing you could say wrong. It's more of a personal preference, but I think this could still be a solid car for somebody. I mean, if you're spending this type of money, it better be solid. It better have the features. You know, we're missing a couple things that, you know, you could get with the technology package for the heads-up display and the ventilated seats. But if I just want to pass this guy, yeah, not too bad. I mean, Will has driven both. Now, how do you think like the driving experience compares between the Audi and this car?
I do like the how solid this is, how planted this feels. I mean, just the weight alone. I feel like the A8 Limousine was, I think it felt lighter, even though
which is weird because I think it's way heavier by the stats.
Right. But that one was optioned out, so it had everything from the entertainment, the rear seat entertainment, and you know, ventilated seats and all sorts of stuff. But I feel like it drove better. This kind of floats, which isn't bad. But as far as like when you got into the sporty settings, things really tightened up really nicely, and driving wise, the power was there. I can't remember what the engine size is and the numbers are on that. But I do remember that it felt a lot better. So, but once again, I am a little biased. Yeah.
So we're back from driving the 740, and you know, we've been discussing this car. It is very nice, very solid, the quality is there, but I just think it's at this price point of $92,000, it's missing a couple things. And we were saying, like, why do we have to spend another $2-3 grand just to get the heads-up display and the ventilated seats when you're already spending $92,000? It's like this is out of the realm of possibility for like me to buy a car, but you would almost assume that some of these things would be included. So the driving experience was nice. As a 6-cylinder, full-size sedan, the performance is there. I can't imagine what it'd be like with a V8 and a V12. That would be, you know, another level. So I think this is a solid car, but I think there might be other better options, you know, and I would love to drive a new S-Class or a new A8 to compare, and I sort of have a feeling that they might be just a tad better. So anybody out there who's watching this, if you've driven this or the others, let me know what you think. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at GemmyD on Cars, and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.